Most LLC owners are leaving money on the table, not because they did anything wrong, but because they built their business on their personal credit instead of their business credit. And those are two very different things. Business credit is tied to your EIN, not your social security number, not your personal history, which means you can build a completely separate credit profile for your LLC. One that gives you access to better financing, higher limits, and terms that don't put your personal finances at risk. That's what this whole video is about. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker, and here on this channel, we go through business services the right way. So let's get into it. Why business credit is different. Here's the thing. A lot of people form an LLC, get a bank account, and then go right back to using their personal credit card for everything. Personal guarantee on the business loan, personal card for business expenses, and they wonder why their business can't get credit on its own. The problem is the separation never happened. Business credit bureaus, and yes, there are business-specific bureaus, track your business's payment history under your EIN. The three main ones are Dun & Bradstreet, Experian Business, and Equifax Business. Dun & Bradstreet use what's called Paydex score, which runs from 0 to 100. A Paydex of 80 or above generally means you're paying on time. A score of 100 means you're paying early. That's the benchmark you're building toward. None of this shows up on your personal credit report if you do it right. That's the whole point. Step 1, get the legal foundation in place. You cannot build business credit on a sole proprietorship or a handshake. You need an actual, properly formed LLC with an EIN. Your employer identification number, the EIN, is essentially the social security number for your business. You get it from the IRS, and it's free. It's what the bureaus and lenders use to identify your business entity. Without it, there's no business credit profile to build. And your LLC needs to be in good standing. And that means registered with your state with an active registered agent on file. This is where I'll go ahead and mention Northwest Registered Agent. They form LLCs and serve as your registered agent in any state. So if you're starting from scratch, they literally handle all the formation paperwork for you and keep your business address and legal filings organized. Now, the reason this matters for business credit is that lenders and bureaus verify your business existence before they'll extend any credit. A real registered agent, a real business address, a real formation date. All of that signals legitimacy. Once your LLC is formed and you have your EIN, the foundation is in place. So to get started with Northwest Registered Agent, just click the link down below in the description. It'll bring you to this page right here where you can see it's only $39 for business formation services, whether that's an LLC, corporation, or nonprofit. But most of you watching this video are probably looking to start an LLC, which they do a great job at. Now, one thing to note here is that this includes a year of registered agent service, which is typically $125 per year for Northwest Registered Agent. Now, they're one of the cheapest in the business anyways, but you're gonna get a year free when you go ahead and do your LLC formation with them. They're also privacy first, so if that's something you really care about, Northwest Registered Agent is a great place to start. Step 2, open a business bank account. This step is non-negotiable. Your business needs its own checking account. Not because banks require it, although some credit applications do, but because mixing personal and business finances is the fastest way to undermine both your liability protection and your credit building efforts. If you're running business income through your personal account, you have no clean financial record to show lenders. Open a business checking account in your LLC's name using your EIN. Use it exclusively for business transactions. Pay yourself a salary or distribution to your personal account. Keep the wall between business and personal finances completely solid. This also gives you transaction history, which matters when you start applying for credit later on. Step 3, get a DUNS number. Dun & Bradstreet is the most widely used business credit bureau, especially for vendor accounts and B2B financing. Your DUNS number is your identifier in their system. Just go to dnb.com and register your business. The DUNS number is free to obtain. Once registered, Dun & Bradstreet will start building your business credit file as vendors and creditors report payments to them. Without a DUNS number, many vendor accounts and some lenders won't be able to find your business in their credit checks. Get this done early, takes a few days, and it costs nothing. Step 4, open net 30 vendor accounts. Here's the mid-video moment that I want to make sure you stick around for. This is the step most people skip, and it's the fastest way to actually build a Dun & Bradstreet Paydex score from nothing. Net 30 vendors are companies. that extend you 30 days to pay your invoice. When you pay on time or early, they report that payment to Dun & Bradstreet. That reporting is what builds your Paydex score. Some of the most commonly used starter vendors include Uline, which sells shipping and packaging supplies, Quill, which sells office supplies, Granger, which sells industrial and maintenance equipment, and Office Depot's business account program. These vendors will often extend credit to newer businesses without requiring strong existing credit, which is what makes them good starting points. You place an order, you get an invoice net 30, you pay on time. Repeat that process consistently across 2 or 3 vendors and you start building a track record. The key word is consistently. You're not gaming the system. You're demonstrating payment behavior over time. That's how credit scores work, personal or business. You typically want at least 3 to 5 active vendor accounts reporting before you move on to applying for larger credit lines. Step 5, apply for a business credit card. Once you have some payment history established, usually 3 to 6 months of vendor account activity, you can start looking at business credit cards. There are 2 categories to understand here. Some business credit cards, including many major banks, report to both business and personal credit bureaus. That means a missed payment can hurt your personal credit score, so read the cardholder agreement before you apply. Others, including Brex and Ramp, are designed specifically for businesses and do not report to personal credit bureaus. That keeps your business credit entirely separate from your personal profile. Brex and Ramp also don't require personal guarantee for most accounts, which is another layer of separation. Now, for someone just building business credit, starting with a card that reports only to business bureaus makes sense. Use it for regular business expenses. Pay the balance on time every time. That payment history now goes onto your business credit profile. Step 6, understand the timeline. Now look, I want to be realistic about this. Building meaningful business credit takes time. Most sources say 6 to 12 months of consistent payment history to establish a real profile. Some lenders want to see 2 years. There's no shortcut that changes this. The credit bureaus are tracking behavior over time. A vendor account that you opened last month doesn't tell them much. A vendor account with 12 consecutive on-time payments tells them a lot. What this means practically: start now. Every month that you wait is a month of payment history you don't have. If you're watching this and you're thinking about forming an LLC in the next year, start the credit building process as soon as the entity is formed. Don't wait until you need the credit. What to avoid? Now, a few things that trip people up. Do not apply for multiple credit cards or accounts in a short window. That generates multiple inquiries and signals desperation to lenders. Do not mix personal and business spending. This cannot be overstated. The moment you use your business card for personal purchases or your personal card for business expenses, you've muddied the records. Do not miss payments. Even one missed payment can damage a young business credit profile significantly. Set up automatic payments and be careful with services that promise to build your business credit fast for a fee. The fundamentals of business credit are not complicated. EIN, bank account, DUNS number, vendor accounts, consistent payments. Anyone charging you hundreds of dollars to do that for you is charging for things you can easily do yourself. The bigger picture. The reason business credit matters isn't just about getting a credit card. When your business has its own credit profile, you can qualify for lines of credit, equipment financing, and business loans based on your business's records, not your personal one. That protects your personal credit score if the business hits a rough patch. It also means you can potentially access larger amounts than your personal credit would allow. And frankly, lenders take businesses more seriously when they have established business credit. It signals that you've been running the business professionally, keeping finances separate, and paying your obligations on time. So that's the honest breakdown of building business credit for your LLC. If you're just starting from scratch and you need help getting your LLC properly formed, we've got the link for Northwest Registered Agent down in the description below. And if you want to see any of our recommendations for business bank accounts or business credit cards, we'll have links for those down in the description as well. And if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We cover different business services and give them our honest opinion. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.